uploading it is you run out of storage space. One of the great advantages of going live is you're live. And it doesn't go onto your storage space. So what we have done over here, creating a situation where Japan has many targets of opportunity. I mean, target of opportunity, target of opportunity, target of opportunity, target of opportunity here, 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 and here, is that it dilutes the Air Force, which if you ball up, the Navy, which if you ball up, and it's one concentrated force, it's unstoppable. But if you dilute it, making it want to attack here, and if it avoids those attacks, it's in danger. And you're going to see that when I bring the Anzac subs into play, that every one of these victories is going to be Pyrrhic because I'm going to be able to populate every one of these sea zones with subs. And he's got to respond with the purchase of destroyers, which means he has to fight for Sea Zone 6 or place them over here. Anyways, I'm trying to do the same thing over here. So over here we have a credible threat to the North Atlantic and to all of the Atlantic Wall. Credible threat. Huge navies over here. Credible threat here. Not pulling the trigger on killing that thing, but credible threat. Now, like I said, the big cost and sacrifice has been Calcutta. Calcutta is weak, and Moscow. But I believe with the mobility of paratroopers and non-com, rails, and technology like long-range aircraft, we're going to be able to get the numbers in the Moscow we need. And what looks like a very weak Moscow, as opposed to vis-a-vis the 30 attackers here and the 16 attackers here, we should be able to get enough forces in there to assist. Lend-Lease fighters, by the way. So, all right, let's keep going with the British. So what we're trying to do here is we're trying to endanger. So we can actually, because we have these massive fleets, we can actually picket them, right? So obviously the big get here would be Norway. I would love to do that. So that's what I'm sort of, the goal. I do have a large number of destroyers here that can carry one unit apiece. So I've got 2 destroyers and a transport. So those can carry, two destroyers can carry 1. If I pay for the Marine to be upgraded, that attacks it at 2. And then this transport takes 2, plus all of these planes could go if I build a carrier. Plus I could also have a bombardment and 2 paratroopers from London. Okay, so that's a lot. I do have to be aware that I could be convoyed. I mean, could be invaded, so I have to be careful about that. But the only forces that would take away blockers, obviously, would be the Italian bomber and fighter. Okay, so, and some of the planes are out of range. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So that would be a long-range aircraft. So if you got long-range aircraft. Okay, so probably I'm going for Norway. I mean, that looks very doable. And probably I need to build some... I'm going to have to replace everything. And planes have got to be sent to Karelia. So unfortunately, I think a lot of my build has to go to London. Because I think a lot of its defenses are moving around. Now, I don't want to go into 113. Because 112, because 112 would engender a scramble. So now he does not have shipyards, so an aircraft carrier would cost the full 16. Again, I am taking in there potentially an infantry and 2 paratroopers. One of those attacks at a 2, and 2 of them would attack at a 1. Let's just put these dice up here to see what I got. These are the tech dice. He did get 1 out of 3 long-range aircraft. We got a bombardment coming in. That'll be a blue. And the transport would carry two infantry. Infantry and mech kind of thing. So I've got five grounders coming in. If I buy this aircraft carrier, that 2 planes can come in. That would be 2 3s. So that looks very doable. Now he can take it back, but again, that is him going in a direction he does not want to go in. Now I could attack the fleet, which is a cruiser and a destroyer. I do have 4 planes there. Where's the bomber? Did I take the bomber? Oh, the bomber's right there. He can scramble 2 fighters and 1 tactical bomber, I believe. Well, I wish I had that American aircraft carrier up there. Oh, we have long-range air. We don't need an aircraft carrier. We have long-range air. Forget that. Long-range air gives you a 5 without the airbase, 6 with it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So everything can roll, everything can go. So that looks like an attack right there. I'm assuming the 3-plane scramble. I may have to try to get that, take out those 4 by themselves. If I kill a lot of them, I'm okay with that. But those ships die, and all of a sudden he can't resupply Scandinavia. And I need that battle over fast, either killing his fighters or killing mine and his is okay, but I at least need to kill his. So I'd have 5 against 5. Five v 5. Mine attack at 3s and a 4. His defend at 2 4s, 2 3s, and a 2. So I do have the pip that's pretty much pip parity right there. I would take 1 destroyer up here to fight that battle. See if I can kill that sub. I do have a fighter here. Could go 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4. And if it could land, it could land on a carrier right here. Let's do that again. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Nope, can't land anywhere. Oh, my kingdom for 1 more fighter. Nice to have a numerical advantage. It does solve a huge problem, though. Okay, let's leave that for a minute. I don't like 50-50 battles, obviously. And I can make the Norway battle. He takes it back. Okay, so he takes it back. No big deal. All right, let's go away from that 50-50 battle. I feel like I'm doing well, so I don't need to do that. I'm gonna if I bomb Berlin, he can send those up, I'm pretty sure. So okay, so let's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. All right, probably that bomber's going to go back to London, since I can fly 2 planes in the non-combat back to Moscow. Okay, so do we want 1, 2, 3, 4, 5? Okay, so these 4 planes will go in here. So and I need 2 more blue dice. Okay, and then just take it close. That will be the attack on Norway, and I can land in Karelia. And then I've really got to resupply, strengthen this. And these 2 have to be taken up here, and I have to pay $1 for training the Marine that goes on that. Okay, that's the $1. I've got 35 to go. Okay, that looks solid to me. Obviously, we'll bring the bomber in just for fun. That'll be a 4. Why not? That battle should be over fast. Okay, so I really have to resupply London. So this gets, this is a 2 chip. It gets a single chip and an infantry. I'm deciding not to take out the transport. Okay. And transport has to go up there. And the cruiser. Give them something to do, you know? Kind of fun. Oh, shucks. If I go there, I think I have to ignore the sub. Oh, unless I want the bombardment. No, I don't need the bombardment. I'll just attack the sub. Yeah. Okay, so down here. So that looks good. North Atlantic, credible threat. We're doing it. We did decide that the destroyers could actually attack and transport an infantry. Now, in this case, we have the cruiser in the battle, and we're going to take this, one of the destroyers actually in 109, and send it over here and try to take out this sub. But these 2 destroyers can be involved with a sea battle and drop off a troop. Of course, the danger is that if the sub somehow hit the cruiser, and then I stayed in the battle, and it also hit the destroyers, the fellow would be dead, right? Okay, down here, let's take a look. What kind of progress can we make in the med? He does have 2 transports. Two transports. I have 2 transports can carry an infantry. And I've got 2 more transports that can carry an infantry. But I only have 1 infantry. Unless I go down to Ethiopia. I've already said a lot of infantry have to be bought for the defense up there. He has 2, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Okay, 11. So I will build 10 grounders. For up here. Probably being a little overcautious. I got $5 left over. These were lost to combos last time. I got $5 left over to spend. Spend it on infantry. Down there, save $2. Infantry. I hate to spend so much. Okay, let's get some exact numbers here. So 1, 5. Oh, we have a French plane. Do not forget that. That's really important. Okay, so 3 infantry. 5. That's 8, 9, 10. I've already got 10. So do I really need 10 grounders? Let's go with 5 grounders. Oh, that infantry was to be purchased. Okay, so 2 infantry, 5 anti-aircraft, 2. So 2, 5 is 7, 8, 9. 9. Okay, so then okay, so that is 6 grounders. 6 grounders for up here. That's 18. 17 left. I believe I have a transport down here. Need some chips. I do have a sub as well. I do not have a transport. Yes. 20 by 20. Sure. I'm live streaming right now.
I know. I was
Gotcha. Okay, we're gonna get these tanks probably moving up here. That's already Russian. I never put a Russian symbol down on that. My wife's making breakfast upstairs. I gotta wrap this up. Okay, this is gonna be a white dice for already done. White dice for already done. I'm too nervous about an air raid for, I'm going to move this over here. That's a white dice for already done. Whoa, sorry. It's a white dice for already done. All right. I would love to go right back into Greece and slam that Greek army. I do have long-range aircraft. 1, 2, 3, 4. Nope. I could take 1 aircraft and 2 infantry. That doesn't really work. Get some bombardments out of it. I think, unfortunately, we're going to end up holding our ground. One, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, so I bought 6 infantry is $18. 17 left over. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Oh, airplanes for right here. He moves here. If I bought grounders, they move here. So not fast enough. So airplane. 1 airplane. Okay. That's 1 airplane and 2 infantry. How about that? I'd love to squeeze out 1 more airplane. A 5 chip would give me 15. Yep, I'm going to do that. 5 chip, 15, and 2 fighters. Yep. 5 infantry. That'll give me a defense of... I might have to save something for blockers. Okay, I'm going to save something for blockers. This cruiser's going back, and this destroyer's going back. I think I might let him convoy me again. All right, that's pretty good. If I just did the invasion and paratroopers, I could then take that out. I really hate losing that. Gotta focus. Gotta focus. Okay, and that's gonna have to be convoyed, by the way. So that's a combat for him. And I'll throw that out there. Okay, I think we're good. I don't see anything to do down here. Got to ferry some airplanes to Moscow, make sure I've got that locked up. I could take some offensive action against these guys or these guys. But I've got too much going on in other spaces. All right, what if we did something here? 1, 2, 3. Gets me $5. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay. We will take the carrier. Yeah, we will do that. That's fine. Take the fighter in here, and I had 3 infantry in Ethiopia. I'll move in there. These guys can go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Nope, that's not going to work. And this one goes over here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Nope, that's not going to work. Okay, one. I can send one plane. Okay, one destroyer, two destroyers come down here. Pay the buck. Oh, now I got to pay another $1. 20, 15. Nope. Oh, bombardment. Bombardment. I can take a cruiser down. Down here. Nope. That's not going to work.
Go look at my resume soon.
Yep. The sub will go into C zone. That is a offensive action. Can't do that. I could do this. It's not great though. Nope, I'm unwilling to throw those away. I do not see any movement down in here. I'll let you look at it real close. These 4 could move. I should do the numbers on this. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. And I've got way more than 7. I do have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. I've got 9. So I could lose a few of those and not feel bad about it. Okay. I think with the rule set we have, I am not feeling comfortable with doing much more than that. I will probably also send in the non-com. I'm just going to put those as non-combat. I'll put it as a combat because it is a it kind of is a combat. I'll put that into the convoying position. I would like to take this out in revenge, but too concerned about Moscow. All right, well, this is a lot of good stuff, and I have nothing to complain about. Yeah, I have nothing to complain about. Okay, let's take over Norway. I think that's super. All right, let's do that. These are the dice for Norway. I think there's one blue one that I did not actually take in there, the convoy. And these dice will roll. And they can roll right here. The blue ones are the fighters. The green one only lasts one turn. That's the Marine lasting the attack on the first turn. This is 2 infantry paratroopers actually attacking to the first turn as well. All right, paratroopers attacking. Yeah, Marine attacking. Those are the 3 greens. That's 1. The Marine comes via the destroyer. The other 2 come via the transport. And the 2 paratroopers come via air, obviously. And then the bomber comes in. And so that's all the dice for Norway. Let's make sure you can see. All right, paratrooper or Marine hits. These guys miss. That's a remarkable number of misses. But bomber hits, 2 fighters hits, and a Marine hits. So 1, 2, 3, 4. He has 4 units up there. Norway is mine. Oh yeah, I should probably roll for him too. So Norway, 2 hits. Okay. 2 hits for Norway. My food is done. Okay, Norway is ours. 2 units. Get him out of there. It's cold in this basement. Take the 2 chip out from underneath. Take the battle marker. Okay, and the sub warfare. Oh, I took the cruiser out. I'm gonna have to ignore the sub. Sub stays. Can't risk it. I'd have to redo the whole thing, so don't want to do that. Okay, this moves up. I don't know why I didn't use the rail system, so I should. Yeah, that's fine. Okay, this does move here. This is good. I'm going to leave them as combat so that he sees them. Make sure he convoys all these. Oops, what am I doing? Convoys all these. He, of course, gets convoyed. Oh, no, that would be only me getting convoyed now. Now that sub does double duty. Crap. And the planes all go to Karelia. The bomber goes back to Karelia. Destroyer goes to block. That is still in me. I got to roll that dice. Might as well roll that right now. Convoy. He gets 1 no matter what, and it's 1 to 3 hits, I think. He misses, so he gets 1 off. So that becomes 1. Okay, and that's good. That's good. I'm happy with this. I'm not exactly happy with this. Oh, rail. I can use the rail to rail 1 unit that way or anyway. So I will actually use 1 unit. I don't think I'm making Moscow, so I'm going to rail 1 artillery from Egypt to Ethiopia. Okay. This looks pretty good to me. This is all good. This is all good. All good. This is good. These can be landed. 2 fighters land in Persia. 5 infantry go to London. I'm going to actually take 1 of these fighters to go to London. Yep. Okay. That's Croc 36. This was $12. Okay, I spent it all. Let's do money. So I own everything plus Ethiopia. I don't get the bonus because he has this. I do own Persia. It's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So $28. plus 6 is 34, plus war bonds. Where's my big old war bond dice? It's that's a 2 plus 1. So I always get 1, and then you add it to the 6. So that's 34 plus 3 is $37. 37. Okay. And I get $1 taken off. So 36. Okay, this is already taken off. I would have had 37 convoyed for 1. I'll put this on here. All right. I think that's it. I don't think I own anything else. All right, let's do this. Recap is 4, and 3 is 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. 1, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and 4 is 12. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and 4 is 12. 3 anti-aircraft guns in Malaya. 11 infantry. 9 plus 1 plus 1 is 11 infantry in Burma. India has 6 infantry and 1 artillery, with 1 infantry there in West India. There is a Meccana tank in Northwest Persia. There are 3 fighters, and a diver in Persia. There's an infantry in Congo, 3 infantry, artillery in Ethiopia, 1 anti-aircraft, 1 artillery, 1 infantry in Egypt. There's 4 destroyers, 1 cruiser, 1 battleship, aircraft carrier, and a fighter in 98. In 99 is a destroyer. In 93, there's a sub, 2 infantry in Gibraltar. In Norway, there's 2 infantry and a mech. In 125, there's 2 destroyers and a transport. In 112, there's a destroyer and a cruiser. In London, there are 5, 6, 7 infantry, 5 anti-aircraft guns, and 1 fighter. In Quebec, there's 2 infantry, tank, and a mech. In Karelia, there's 4 fighters and 1 bomber. And that is Crockett 36, England, turn. Well, okay, I'm just going to keep going because remember we do a guess on. Oh, these guys right here. This one is always hard for me. I don't know why, but let's just do the math. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 10. I'm seeing 10. No convoys. So I'm going to say 10. We did the war bonds over there. We do war bonds over here. That's right, we do. Okay, let's do the war bonds over here. It's a 5. That's 15 plus 1. 16. $16 over here. Boy, I'm always trying to adjust to something being too hot, too cold, but I thought Japan was too hot, and now, I mean, this is a pretty good looking turn right now. So, all right, this was good. Okay, Anzac. Okay, so Anzac is obviously going to shadow all these. I could go down into here. I do have an invasion force for here or here. Anzac does not have long-range aircraft. 1, 2, 3, 4. So that would be, if I just did it the way I did it before. I'm going to put this down, sorry. Okay, this is a non-com, the aircraft. Oh, I could do some blocking maneuvers. Block here and here and here. I mean, what's the big deal? He moves back in non-com. Let's give him some more to do. 1, 2, 1, 2. Let's bring him south. Let's bring him south. This will go here as a non-com. I mean, I put it red last time. So let's do it red as a convoy. And I'm going to get some Anzac subs out. Okay, let's get some skirmishing going on here. So that'll be a skirmish. And then we move into non-com to bring these forces to shadow. 1, 2, 3. That's 1. 1, 2, 3. And 1, 2, 3. Okay, those will be non-coms. Okay. Yep, what's up?
I need a job soon. So
Yeah, I know. Okay, hold on. Okay, we'll go into Siam. And that'll be Anzac capture. Oh, French Indo would be better. I think he left that open. French Indo. I'm going to liberate Hong Kong with a single infantry. And then I'm going to bring these guys down to 54. Hong Kong. So what are we buying? If I did all that, and probably here I can, I'm good. I could rail, but I'm trying to protect Egypt as well, so I don't think Egypt is in danger. Okay, yeah, let's try to keep ourselves in good order. So what do we need if all that is to be done? What do we need? We'll send the cruiser to here instead of the destroyer, since the destroyer can be used as transport. So 2 destroyers here, 1 cruiser here, sorry. So if that's the case, we can use our $10, $20, $22. I'm gonna go with a fighter bomber. It's going to give me some range, and I can land on empty transports, aircraft carriers. Okay, and then I do have two that I want to get off here. Let's fly 1, 2, 3, and 4 to Korea. Okay, does all that look good? Excellent. Okay, I'm good. I'm going to call that a day. So here we go. We're going to put these down in New South Wales. We're going to pick up our, that's a great non-com from Carolines, 2 destroyers. Cruiser came from Carolines as well. That's going to fight. The subs are going to spread out in a sub picket. The fighter is going to support Malaya. The invasion of Indochina is going to go forward. This would be $10 plus I think you get a bonus for that, $5 plus 2 more. So I think it's $17. $17 and war bonds, which we will pick up the big one. Where's the big one? Oh, there it is. Big one for +1. Like I say, this might be running too hot right now. So 17 plus 5 is 22. It's cool to have a lot of money. So war bonds is kind of cool for everybody. Anzac recap, 2 infantry in Egypt, fighter in Malaya, infantry in, oh, that's a liberation. A fighter in French Indochina. I might get a bonus for this. I gotta check. Infantry in Hong Kong, infantry in French Indo, transport in 20, 2 fighters in Korea, 1 artillery in Caroline, convoying cruiser in 44, sub in 57, 56, and 55, bomber and fighter in New South Wales, 2 infantry and 2 anti-aircraft in Queensland, 2 destroyers in 54, and $22. And that is Anzac. And then doing France, I move over here from French Equatorial to Anglo, from Syria to Iraq, I gotta figure out this. So again, he's got 2, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. So 7, 8, 9, 10, 7, 8, 9, 14, 15, 16. 16 units. I will leave the French fighter in there. French recap would be 2 infantry and 1 fighter in London, 1 infantry in Anglo-Egyptian Sudan, 1 in Iraq, and destroyer in 98. And that is Crockett 36. Oh, and the Russians. The Russians will invade or support Korea with 18 infantry and 2 anti-aircraft. This Russian mech will move back 1, 2 to just defend the bomber. Okay, that's it. That is the big Allied turn, and I am pretty thrilled with it. I'm pretty shocked at how good that turned out. I mean, Japan is a beast, and it can kill a lot of guys this next turn. Maybe even successfully drive toward Calcutta. But if it does, it's at a great cost. So I feel like this is, you know what? I am going to send that fighter. The French fighter is going to go to Karelia. I do have reserves, and I do have, yeah, yep, I'm going to do that. So new French recap: 2 infantry in London and 1 French fighter in Karelia. Okay, that's correct. 36. That was a big turn. We're doing war bonds. Everyone's got improved mech. Everyone's got paratroopers. Paratroopers can paratroop in the non-com. We've got rail systems, 2 from major factory, 1 from minor. We've got, what else? Everyone gets war bonds. Everyone gets, we've got a technology. Germans, Japanese, and Americans have heavy bombers. British and Americans have long-range aircraft. And lots of people have got, everyone has tech dice, maybe 3 tech dice for every nation, and they're just not hitting. So we could get long-range aircraft or rockets for the Germans. That would be devastating. The Russians haven't got a thing yet, so I'm hoping to get increased factory production, obviously. So, all right, guys, that's Kruk 36 out. I've got to get to my day, get to work.